Hi guys, and welcome to another video with me, Shira Star Hobby. If you couldn't tell already, today's video is an Oscar dress up. Now, I ordered about $130 or $40 worth of clothing from this Etsy shop called 2020 Tailor Shop, and she is in China, and all the clothing is handmade, and I absolutely fell in love with like everything in her store. I didn't buy everything in her store. I bought most what was in her store. But if you go to Etsy and check her out, you can see for yourself better what she's got to offer. Now when I was searching on Etsy, I always put in 1/6 scale action figure and see what comes up, because that's like the perfect size for Oscar. Ken clothes fit really great as well, but the action figure clothes is like just right because it's roomy enough that that it looks kind of oversized on them, and it's not like too unbelievably hard to get on, whereas sometimes the Ken clothes can be like either like way too tight or not tight enough. And so I always just search action figure. Like these shoes were action figure shoes as well. And so I have been waiting, because shipping and coming from overseas, but it actually arrived here pretty quickly considering that it came from China. I want to say it made it in like 2 weeks, so that's really good. And so here's the package. She sent me some really nice extras, which I'm super pumped about because I've been wanting them for a while and I just haven't gotten around to purchasing them. The shoes. Look at these mega awesome shoes, and they're all Nike high tops. My son has a pair just like this, and the red and then the white, and these are so unbelievably detailed, and I have been wanting these for quite some time, and she threw those in extra. So I was like, 3 pairs, 3 Oscars. This was meant to be. So I hope you guys will bear with me as I undress my boys and redress my boys and show you all the really, really cool stuff that I got from this shop. I am so excited, especially because she has a lot of pant varieties, like cargos, shorts, and then like the athletic wear. So I am like, so excited to do this dress up video, and the boys are gonna have like a full-on photo shoot today, and I have been just waiting and waiting for this weekend to do this, because these arrived the same day that my Sasha did, which was Tuesday, and I did her unboxing on Wednesday. But like I said, I wanted to film this video during the daytime and use all the natural lighting for the photos, and so I am really excited about showing you guys everything that I got. So let's get started. Dear customer, thank you for liking my work. I hope my work can satisfy you. How to put on and take off shoes. First step, use the hot air of a hairdryer to soften the shoes. Second step, put figure body feet in the shoes while the shoes are soft. To take off the shoes, first use a hairdryer to soften the shoes and then take off the shoes. Best wishes. Well, I did not know that. Honestly, like I don't even bother loosening them up, but you know what? That's probably a good idea. So, you learn something new every day, don't you? So I got the boys undressed, except for classic Oscar. I wanted to show you what I did here. So these jeans are from Wimukt, and I had them on my original Oscar for quite some time, and when I changed him, his legs were stained black. And I knew that it would come off, so I wasn't too worried about it. And I should probably wash these. And that way it'll get rid of that extra pigment. But for now, look what I did. I wrapped up my sweet little classic Oscar in saran wrap. And I put it on loose enough that I can still bend his knees and still pose him and everything. But that was like a quick little thing that I did just so that I would be sure that his legs wouldn't be stained, because he's an older doll and I'm not sure how resin holds up over time as far as the chemicals that are mixed in there. Like, I know that with company resins, I feel like the ones that are big casting companies, they probably have, I don't know, like safer ways, not safer, but like, I'm not getting the words here that I'm trying to say, but like, Marina casts all these dolls herself, and I'm not sure if her, like what quality or of resin she uses, as far as, you know, whether it's like a professional grade or I don't really know. But with older dolls, they tend to, you know, yellow easier and things like that. And I just wasn't sure how this guy's body would, you know, stand up to being stained. So I just thought it'd better, excuse me, to be safe than sorry. So I'm struggling to get this off. So hold on. Okay, finally got the saran wrap off. Look at how cute they look just like this. Now, I wanted to film myself showing you how I remove their heads to put their clothes on, because a lot of these have really small neck holes, which means you shouldn't try to put them up over their feet. So with a lot of dolls, they have like the head back with a face plate, which is nice because that just pops right off. But the Oscars, they have full heads with a head cap. So I always end up taking off their faces. That way I don't ruin their face ups while I'm getting them dressed and stuff. So let's do that. And I want to put this out there, which I'm sure people are probably like thinking I'm nuts for even asking, but I haven't officially put out any kind of a want to buy for Oscar. I was lucky enough to get my first Oscar from my dear friend, and she was, you know, really, really generous enough to let me buy him, first of all, and then she gifted me the sleeping face, and then she traded me the body, and then this Oscar belonged to someone on Instagram that I've never met before, you know, because a lot of our doll friends are just people that we've met through social media. And they had mentioned, you know, that the doll was just too small for what they preferred, which was the large SD boys. So they offered him to me, and of course I jumped at the chance because he's so rare to begin with, and this is the classic Oscar. He's one of the very first boys ever made. So I felt like I couldn't say no to that, you know? And, you know, ever since I started making more and more Oscar videos and sharing him repeatedly on my social media, I've gotten a lot of people messaging me, asking me basically to help them get an Oscar from Marina. And I mean, I can't do that, you know? I mean, it's not up to me who she decides to sell to. And so when if someone finds one on the secondary market and they end up buying him, then they message me asking me questions about where to shop for them, and that's fine. Like, I totally enjoy talking about Oscar. I could talk about Oscar all day. I love this doll so much, and so I don't want to be greedy or selfish, but if anyone out there is looking to rehome theirs, especially an older Oscar, in a different skin color that I don't have, I am always looking to buy Oscar, always. Especially if they have one in chocolate, which I've seen one, and I'm following that person, and I've already reached out to them and said, listen, if you ever think about selling or whatever, please keep me in mind. And I know that a lot of people do that with certain dolls that they really enjoy, and that's me. I adore Oscars so much that if all I had were Oscars, I would be happy. And so I am getting another Marina doll. It's not Oscar, but I will have to wait and share him with you when he arrives. And I am super excited to have him in my collection. I've been wanting that other boy too for quite some time. And so like I said, I'm just putting that out there. You know, if anybody has any Oscars that are older that maybe they don't want anymore or whatever, I am like the adoption home for Oscars. I would love to have more Oscars. So, yeah. Let's see if I can put these on without heating them up. I don't want to force it, so I might end up trying to heat them up. But I am going to dress the rest of these boys off camera, and then I will come back once they're all dressed. But I just wanted to show you how I remove Oscar's head. I use the pliers to pull up the hook there. And I always end up messing his eyes up when I do that. But, I just love this boy to death. He is like the most special boy ever. And I'm really sad that he's being discontinued, but at the same time, I kind of enjoy having rare limited edition dolls that aren't, that there aren't very many of. I've always felt like that. I love special one-of-a-kind artist dolls and limited edition dolls, and just having rare dolls in my collection overall. So hold on, and I'll be right back with the other boys dressed. So that took a lot longer than expected. You won't realize how long I spent off camera because I'm going to edit this video and it's just gonna flow smoothly. But as I was dressing the boys, well, this one in particular, his foot popped off and the string went up into his leg, and I decided to just restring his bottom half, and so that took a hot minute. But you can see here that they look incredible in this amazing clothing by, oh, what's her, I don't think her name is actually on there. I think it's just her shop name. So yeah, 2020 Tailor Shop. This is some of the clothing, and I will take pictures of the rest of the clothing, which is only 3 more pieces. But look at how cool the shoes look, guys. I love them. I cannot wait to take some photos of them all cute and posed, and I will leave them at the end, of course, because I love leaving photos at the end for you guys to see. And of course I will be posting them on my Instagram as well. And I hope that you guys are enjoying your weekend. It's Saturday and I'm doing dolly stuff because it's my favorite thing to do when I'm home. I'm also doing laundry and dishes and things like that, but that's not as fun. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.